Mike Hackett here. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of the behind the scenes of new task formations. Usually when we do this, if we come up with a new exercise or a new task, what I'll do, or what the other pros will do, is film ourselves doing the exercise. We'll circulate it amongst the other pros and the staff, see if it's something that's viable and see if it's something that's safe. And from there we usually implement the exercises into the mix. Next week I'm putting in 6 new exercises that are all pretty much takes on other things that we usually do. That's how most of our exercises are formed. But this time, instead of going directly to the pros and having them circulate the exercises, I'm just going to post it directly to Facebook just so I can show you guys kind of the how-to instructions that I usually give the pros. And then also to make sure everybody's kind of doing it the same way, because a lot of these exercises that I came up with are ways to kind of help you lead up or build up into doing some of our harder exercises, specifically Wicca, Greco, and then Sluski. So if you know those 3, we're going to be kind of working on those things. The first one I'm going to show you, it's called Mugger. It is a blend between your Rampage and your Bandit, and also kind of Rambo thrown in there. When I first do it, it's going to look a little crazy, probably a little extreme. For some people, it may not seem like even feasible. But the idea is to make sure that people are doing Rampage correctly with the best form. Again, a lot of these exercises are dealing with flexibility. That's why I'm really putting in these exercises that I'm about to show you. But again, anytime we do Rambo or VIP, really the reason why we have those 2 exercises is to make sure that your feet are getting up underneath your body. So we're going to be doing the same thing here with Mugger, like as if you were trying to do Rampage correctly. Okay, so watch what I'm going to do with my hands. I'm going to move forward a little bit instead of actually using the line. I should be using the line. So if I'm getting ready to do Rampage, you're usually like this, okay? So you got both hands on the inside of your feet and that one leg's back. Well, I'm going to lift up one hand as if I'm about to do a big mountain climber, okay? I'm going to switch feet and I'm going to alternate hands at the same time, okay? So it's going to go like this in slow motion. Looks like that. Okay, so when I start going fast, it looks like this. Okay, you'll do 10 of those, 10 at each end. That's Mugger. Looks simple enough, but if you're going quickly, that's going to be harder. Next thing is something I call slapjack. It's similar to 8-shoot and jackalope at the same time. You're afforded 2 jackalopes, and then you're going to let it fly, let it toss. Okay? This one kind of came to me when we were doing Curious George, which is the 8-shoot into a monkey crawl. This just kind of puts kind of another spin on it. So you know jackal, you're pulling it with that front lit back hand. You're going to do 1 jackal, and then on the second jackal, throw it. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, follow through. Okay, and the first couple times you do it, you're going to need to find that rhythm, but it's like 1, 2, and as you're doing it, you want to prepare for that throw. Follow through. Don't come up too quickly out of it, just because you want to make sure that you're staying down low. You're not jolting out of it with your lower back. Okay, let me get my plate real quick. So that's what slapjack is. Cerb. This is probably going to be one of my new favorites because it teaches you how to do Wicca the right way. I noticed last week a lot of people were doing Wicca pulling on both sides. So like they were pulling, their feet were like in line with the plate, and then trying to pull again when their feet were out of line. It just doesn't work that way. And I'm going to show you how to get more out of it correctly. So this is what I was doing just to show people how to do it the right way, and this is how the exercise came up with it. And the reason why it's called Cerb is because it's an abbreviated name of a mythological Greek figure, dog, whatever. I look stuff up because I can't think of a name myself. But you're going to start with the plate ahead of the line, and your offhand is on the line. Okay, so because it's going to be a barometer of how you're doing it, or actually a gauge of how far you're going to go. So you're going to line your body up with the plate, and then offhand's off to the side. You're going to pull back and kind of do a mogul at the same time. Jump forward and push it up. Okay, so I'm going to do it fast because it doesn't really work slow. Back, forward. So you're moving together. You know, if you're moving together at the same time, that's how you do Wicca. Watch me do Wicca. I'm going to go the right way. Okay? You should be pulling back, back, back. You're pulling back when your feet are together on the same side. So if you're practicing that here with Cerb, you're going to feel that tug with your legs. You're using your lower body to pull it backwards. And then you'll follow it up with a single arm plate push, switch sides or switch hands down there. Single arm Greco. We're working on still that flexibility. Similar to single arm boulder, kind of getting in the squonch stance. Same hand as the lead foot. You're going to come in and you can come together with your front foot. Make sure you're flat, make sure you're not opened up. Try to take one big step if you can. Lead forward. Make sure you're staying flat. I see a lot of people with single arm boulders. They kind of look like this. They're opened up. You want to stay as flat as you can with your hip. It's very similar to that is something called Petra. Petra, I guess, is Greek for boulder or massive stone, which makes sense because we're doing a body weight Greco boulder push. So that's why I'm calling it Petra instead of saying that long three-worded task. Okay, so you're going to start, essentially, you can start like this if you want to. Crawl out, one big step, I'm sideways, I'm like perpendicular to my body, and then followed by a quick step forward. Okay, or a large step forward. Going forward. What I'm really trying to stress is to make sure that you guys cover a good distance with either your boulders or specifically your Greco. Okay, so a little bit closer, you'll see what I'm doing. Crawling out, big step on the inside. Look how far forward I'm going with my front foot. That allows me to crawl further. You can bring your feet together. Always stay with the same lead leg there, different lead leg back. And then finally, grapnel. Grapnel means talon, it means hook.